Another Thursday night, and it's volleyball time in the great state of Wyoming. Welcome to Kemmerer, Wyoming. For tonight, the Lady Rangers are playing host to the Lady Buffaloes from Mountain View. We welcome you tonight on our broadcast here on mylocalradio.com and look forward to bringing you the action and letting you see it as it streams live right on our website at mylocalradio.com. Our broadcast tonight is being brought to you by Altitude Evanston. Now they are known as Rocky Mountain Yeti. Altitude Evanston is now Rocky Mountain Yeti. Also Chad's Automotive of Evanston by Wyoming Dental Specialties. Also being brought to you by Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet of Evanston, by West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Signs, and also brought to you by My Local Radio and the Advertising Co-op. Save money, become a member of the co-op, and get word about your business out to more people than you probably ever have before. Ask about it, the co-op at My Local Radio. Well, good evening, I'm Val Cook. I'm here in the Rangers Gymnasium as the two teams get warmed up for their matchup tonight. The freshmen and the JV have already played. We'll tell you about all of that and kind of catch you up on what's going on around the state here on our broadcast. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo Volleyball on mylocalradio.com.
Welcome to Chad's Automotive. How can I help you?
You know you have the best mechanic when you find yourself referring your friends to him. A large number of customers at Chad's Automotives are referrals from other satisfied customers. Chad and his team are honest and do their best for every single customer. When you think about it, if you wouldn't refer your mechanic to a friend, you're probably using the wrong mechanic. Call Chad's Automotive today. Everything from routine maintenance to major repair. 307-789-8263. That's 307-789-8263.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. You'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a happy trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300.
It's the September Sell-a-thon going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. The time to buy is now. How about over $12,000 off a 2017 Silverado, or 0% financing for 72 months, or up to $3,500 in customer cash. Receive up to 20% off select models at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the September Sell-a-thon going on now at Auto Farm Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Well, a wonderful night for volleyball here in Kemmerer, Wyoming, as the Kemmerer Rangers are playing host to the Lady Buffaloes from Mountain View, just a few miles down the road. We welcome you as we bring you the broadcast of this game live here on the radio. Well, the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes bringing their 11-9 record on the season as they're getting their second half of the season pretty much underway. Actually, the second half of the season started a couple of days ago, but 11-9 right now for the Lady Buffaloes. And the Lady Kemmerer Rangers, they have a 7-12 record. Now, there was one match that I could not find a score on that happened earlier in the year. So it could be that they're 8-12, it could be that they're 7-13, but 7-12 is what I know for a fact. So it's Mountain View's 11-9 record going against Kemmerer's 7-12 record. We were here a week ago when the Lyman Lady Eagles were in town to face these very same Rangers, and we noted at that time how young the Rangers team is. I want to say they have 3 or 4 seniors. They have no juniors and 2 sophomores, and then they have like 15 freshmen on their team, the Lady Rangers do. So quite a matchup, and it's going to bode well for them in future years. 2 weeks ago tonight, on this very night, Thursday the 14th, these 2 teams met down in Mountain View, and it was Mountain View winning in 3 sets, 25-21, 25-15, and 25-16. So we'll see if the Lady Rangers will be able to turn that around a little bit. I told you before we went into the break that the freshman and junior varsity played earlier tonight. It was Mountain View winning those games. The freshmen, Mountain View, won in 2 sets, 25-12 and 27-25 in a game that went into extra points. Then the JV got up in a close game, 26-24, and then in a match or a set that really wasn't as close as the score would indicate, they handled them in 2. The Mountain View Buffalo defeating the Kemmerer Rangers junior varsity team by 2 sets, 26-24 and 25-12. And that, like I said, that second set was not really as close as that score shows. Yet, well, the Lady Rangers suffered a little bit. They lost focus early in the set, and it took them till right towards the end of the set when they were able to get it back together and score a few points before the Buffaloes could put them away. So that's what's going on here tonight. We are about a little over 6 minutes away from when it says the first serve is going to happen. We're going to take another break. We'll take a look at some of the standings around the state when we return. You're listening to Lady Buffalo volleyball action live from Kemmerer on mylocalradio.com.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
When your doctor and pharmacist work together to create a customized medication for you, it's a powerful partnership. Medication customization is called compounding. City Drug is the only pharmacy in Southwest Wyoming that offers compounded medications for hormone replacement, pain management, veterinary, and more. City Drug, your local hometown pharmacy, working to make life better for you, your family, and your pets. At the corner of 10th and Main, Evanston. Stop in today.
MyLocalRadio.com is Southwest Wyoming and Northeast Utah's top website and the best source for local area news, weather, sports, and community events. And that's not all. MyLocalRadio.com features thousands of photographs of Wyoming and Utah high school events, from speech and drama competitions to local events, sports and activities, and much more. Check it out today and see what MyLocalRadio.com has for you.
We sell fun. Come see and feel the fun when you shop at Cache Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. You and your family will have fun year-round, in the water with personal watercraft, in nature driving your side-by-side or riding your four-wheeler, or in the mountains on your snow machine. It's always fun at Cache Honda Yamaha, no matter what the season is. Our showroom is full of inventory to choose from. Start having more fun today. Visit Cache Honda Yamaha between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91. We sell fun.
Welcome back to Kemmerer, Wyoming, where the Lady Rangers are getting ready to take on the Buffaloes from Mountain View here in a volleyball matchup tonight from the Rangers Gymnasium at the Kemmerer High School. As you can see, we're about 4 minutes away from the first serve as we get things underway. Let's take a quick look at some of the rankings around the state in volleyball here in the state of Wyoming, where it looks like there's a number 1 versus number 2 matchup in all 4 classes this weekend. That's thanks to the latest coaches and media rankings. There's been a shuffle on top of the new 4A rankings. Cheyenne East is back on top after winning the Casper Invitational. The Lady Thunderbirds defeated number 2 Laramie in the championship match, but the Lady Plainsmen got some payback in conference play last night. The votes had already been counted, though, before the match ended. The 3-time defending champs, Cheyenne East, will head down to Phoenix this weekend. They'll play in a Tournament of Champions tournament. Former number 1 Kelly Walsh dropped down to number 3, and as a result of losing in the first round of the bracket play, the Lady Trojans head over to Nebraska for some out-of-state competition this weekend. Campbell County and Evanston share the number 4 spot in the 4A rankings, while the Lady Camels will join 3 other Wyoming teams in Sheridan this weekend to take on some Montana competition from Billings and Bozeman, Montana. In the meantime, Rawlins seems like the place you want to be this weekend, especially tomorrow, if you are into high school sports. Not only will they have a 1-2 matchup in 3A football, but also in 3A volleyball. Before the big game under the lights on the football field tomorrow night, the top-ranked Lady Outlaws will play host to the Douglas Bearcats, the number 2 team on the volleyball court. Another game this weekend features top 5 teams versing each other. Tonight, number 4 Cody hosts number 3 Riverton. In the meanwhile, Lyman gets the number 5 ranking by 1 vote ahead of Worland. So Lyman enters the top 5 in 3A rankings. By the way, Lyman will host Big Piney tonight, and they will travel to Pinedale tomorrow. The number 1 versus 2 in the 2A rankings. Thursday night, tonight, number 2 Wright will host Sundance in the Northeast Conference play. The Lady Panthers beat the Bulldogs for the championship of the Big Horn Invitational 3 weeks ago, but the word didn't get out until last week. That was a non-conference game, so the stakes will be higher this time around for those 2 teams. Lusk continues to time in the rankings. In the 2A ranking, they are now number 3. The Lady Tigers will be hosting both Pine Bluffs, which is number 5, and Southeast, which is number 4 in 2A rankings this weekend. And in the 1A, number 1 versus 2, it'll happen again. Unanimous number 1 Little Snake River goes against number 2 Cokeville. They'll go to battle again, with the rematch taking place in the Lady Panthers gym on Saturday. In the meantime, encampment will hold steady at number 3 this week, while Farson Eden and Lingle Fort Laramie share the number 4 spot. Farson Eden also will do business with number 2 Cokeville. That'll be tomorrow night over in Sweetwater County, Pronghorn Country there at Farson Eden. So that's the way things are shaping up around the state for this weekend. As we are getting ready to get underway, teams are still warming up a little bit, but it is volleyball action in Kemmerer tonight. It's the Lady Rangers hosting the Mountain View Buffaloes, and we'll get underway in just a couple of minutes here from Kemmerer. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo volleyball action on mylocalradio.com.
History from the gangsters of the past like Babyface Nelson, Pretty Boy Floyd, and Bonnie and Clyde are at the Legal Tender restaurant located inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the motel. During his FBI career, Dub worked with many other famous agents like Elliot Ness and Sam Cowley to take the criminals down. From the names on the menu to the nostalgia on the walls, notorious figures from the 1920s are all around. Come and enjoy a delicious meal surrounded by history today at the Legal Tender restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston.
And it's time for our starting lineups on tonight's action. Let's turn it over to the announcer as he introduces the Lady Buffaloes starting team lineup for tonight. national anthem from the Kemmerer High School Choir, which has, by the way, several of the volleyball team players on members of the choir also. Let's go to the starting lineup. There is the lineup for the Mountain View Buffalo. Allie Bugas, Brianna Timms, Carly Herford, Kelsey Georges, Haley Herford, Bailey Timms, and Frankie Jenkins. And now for the Kemmerer Rangers. Marissa Orcutt, Taylor Brunsky, Katie Zuniga, Kyla Pollard, Sammy Butler, Peyton Ashley, those are our starting lineups for tonight's match. As we're getting ready to get underway with the first set here in Kemmerer tonight. Once again, encourage you to watch the video. You'll see a lot more action than I'll be able to describe. This game happens so fast. One of my favorite games to watch. Would like to introduce the coaches. The Mountain View Buffaloes coach is Diana Timms, as well as Jessica Anderson and Kim Stevens. The head coach of the Lady Rangers is Brittany Hartung, assistant coach Mariah Quintus. Two weeks ago tonight, these two teams met at Mountain View. Mountain View came away with a 3-set victory over a very young Ranger team. Referee checking the lineups, making sure everything's the way it should be. Part of our broadcast tonight being brought to you by West Star Printing. You know you can get same-day turnaround on business cards from West Star Printing. Call 789-5202. And we're back to serve Mountain View. Brianna Timms starts the match with a service error into the net. That'll give a point to the home team. And back to serve for the Lady Rangers is Brunsky. Drops it in for a point. Allie couldn't quite get underneath it to lift it high enough in the air for her teammates to get the volley going. So it's 2-0 in favor of the Rangers. And that is a long serve, goes past the baseline and out of play. Serve back to the Buffaloes. Frankie Jenkins back with the serve. 1 serving 2. Nice dig. Ties the game up. Jenkins back with another serve. 2-2. First set action. Nice little block. Had a double block right there on the net. couldn't quite get the ball over. It knocked it back into the Kemmerer side, and point goes to the Buffaloes. Jenkins with the serve. Good net play again by the Buffaloes. That was Lindy Herford. Jenkins with the serve. Peyton Ashley gets a hand on it, but ball goes out of bounds. Point Buffaloes. Jenkins again serving. Little miscommunications by the Lady Rangers. Jenkins back serving for the 5th time in a row. 6 serving 2. And it's out past the baseline. Point and the service will go over to the Lady Rangers. This is Kyla Pollard with the serve. Point Rangers. And it's long, past the baseline, out of play. Turn things back over to the Rangers side of the Buffaloes side of the court. And they say it's in. Another point for Kemmerer. Turns the service back over to them. They'll send Marissa Orcutt back to serve, coming from the left side of the right side of your screen. Rangers are able to put consecutive points on the board, getting the score tighter. It is Haley Herford with the kill for the Buffaloes. 8-6 now on the scoreboard. This is first set action. Volleyball from Kemmerer, Wyoming. Little high. Kelsey Georgius couldn't quite get high enough. It went underneath her and she missed the ball. It dropped in for a point for the Buffaloes. Misread from the Buffaloes. Two of them thought they were going to hit the same ball, and neither one of them got it. Barely makes it over the net. Picked up by the Buffaloes, gets back into Ranger territory, who immediately puts it back to the Buffaloes, who drop it in for a point. Looking at 10-7 on the scoreboard in favor of the Lady Buffaloes. They're controlling the serves. Carly Herford back with the serve. Able to get it over for the point. Oh, they called a net foul. Excuse me. It's 11 serving 7. And a net serve. Service error. That will turn it over and bring it back to the Lady Rangers. Set number 1. Buffaloes over the Rangers, 11-8. Service error, 12-8. Putting Ali Bugas back with the serve. Coming from the left side of your screen. Nice dig. Sammy Butler got under that, keep it in play for the Rangers, and they got it back into Buffalo's territory. Foul on the Buffaloes gives a point to the Lady Rangers. 9 serving 12. First set. Buffalo's controlling that one. 13-9. Brianna Timms serving. And they say it's out of bounds. Ball fell right at the line judge's feet. She was right there to see it. Point Buffaloes. Brianna again with the serve. Couldn't quite be controlled by the Rangers. Another point goes up for the Buffaloes. 15-9. Again, Brianna with the serve. Into the net. This is Taylor Brunsky serving. Not quite enough to get it over the net. Hit into the net by the Lady Rangers, making the score 16-10 in favor of the Buffaloes. Buffaloes serving. Frankie Jenkins serves it out of bounds. Kayla Pollard with the serve for the Rangers. Buffalo's able to drop it in almost at the back line, but it was in bounds. Point for the Buffaloes. Buffaloes have the lead, 17-11. This is Bailey Timms. Serves into the net, a service error, 17-12. Serve back to the Rangers. Marissa Orcutt with the serve. 12 will be serving 17. Into the back corner, falls in for the point. (18-12). Buffalo's up by 6, and they have the service. Kelsey Georgis. Nice block on the net. Rangers had trouble handling it after the block. Hits the floor, point to the Buffaloes. Kelsey again with the serve. And a kill. Kill drops in for Lindy Herford. Making the score 20-12. First set action here in Kemmerer tonight. Mountain View Buffaloes against the Kemmerer Rangers. Couldn't quite get it over the net. That'll drop down for a point for the Lady Rangers. Katie Zuniga with the serve. Serves it out of bounds. Point, Buffaloes. 21-13. This is Carly Herford with the serve for the Buffaloes. Seeing some good net play by the Lady Buffaloes here in this first set action. Carly goes back for yet another serve, 22 serving 13. And it's hit long by the Rangers, out of bounds over the baseline, 23-13. Buffaloes up by 10. And they have the serve. Block by the Rangers. Couldn't quite dig it out. The Lady Buffaloes couldn't. Drops in for the Kemmerer score. This will be 14 serving 23. Serve coming from Kylie Smith for the Rangers. Across the baseline, here's set point for the Buffaloes. 24-14 on the scoreboard, first set action. Haley Bugas with the serve. They're saying in. That should do it. First set goes to the Buffaloes from Mountain View by a score of 25-14. Get that written down before I forget it. 25-14. You're listening to Mountain View Buffaloes Volleyball on mylocalradio.com.
Everybody gets rock chips at one time or another. From now on, anytime you get a chip in your windshield, don't think, oh booger. Instead, think T-Bar-S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Rock chips are fixed in minutes, and the team at T-Bar-S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston will come to you, or you can stop by the shop. T-Bar-S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Call us today.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Altitude Evanston is now the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti. With the same great staff and 5 locations, we have an even larger selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to serve Uintah County. Visit one of our 2 Evanston locations, 100 Wasatch Road, or the newest location at the Old Sonic Building at the end of the Walmart parking lot. At Rocky Mountain Yeti, we're committed to providing each customer with the best car buying experience. Rocky Mountain Yeti, we are legend driven.
We are back to, well, the in-between action, in between the first and second set here in Kemmerer, as the Lady Buffaloes took the first set by a score of 25-14 over the Lady Rangers. Getting ready to start the second set. They are going to switch sides of the net. About 20 seconds left. They're waiting for the Rangers to take the court. Coming out now. Looks like the Rangers will have the serve in the first set, or in the first serve in the second set, is what I'm saying. Back with the serve will be Taylor Brunski. Whistle blows and we're underway. First point goes to the Buffaloes. Serve will be coming from the right side of your screen. And it goes out. Drops out of bounds for another point for the Buffaloes. Frankie Jenkins, the junior, doing the honors with the serve. Coming in once again from the right side of your screen. Couldn't quite get under it to move it into a position. Falls in for another point for the Buffaloes. 3-0, second set action. And there's the first point for the home team. 1 serving 3 here in Kemmerer tonight in set number 2. Buffaloes up 1-0. And they knock it down for a kill. Big kill knocked down by Bailey Timms for the Buffaloes, making the score 4-1 in favor of the Buffaloes. And it looks like Bailey's going to go back to serve also. Point Buffaloes. 5-1, set number 2. Didn't quite get set underneath it. Lost control, went out of bounds. Point for the Buffaloes, 6 serving 1. And that one's out of bounds. Serve out of bounds, service error. Puts another point on the board for the Rangers. Marissa Orcutt will be back to serve. 2 serving 6. Marissa on the serve again. Out of bounds. Goes long over the back end. Gives a point to the Buffaloes. They'll send Kelsey Georgius back with the serve. 7 serving 3 here in second set action. Point Buffaloes. Inbounds, hits right on the line. Gives another point to the Buffaloes, 9-3 now. Our broadcast this evening, brought to you in part by Rees Auto Service. They have great prices, quality, friendly service. And now you can buy all of your tires at Rees Auto Service. We're on Highway 413 in Lyman. Call 747-6450. Rees Auto Service. Point Buffaloes. 9-4. Katie Zuniga with the serve for the Rangers. And it goes long. Point for the Buffaloes. Looks like they're sending in a substitution, number 5. That's Carly Herford. Comes in and goes back to serve for the Buffaloes. Couldn't quite get it over the net. Point Rangers. Peyton Ashley goes back with the serve. Peyton was last week's homecoming queen for the Rangers. Homecoming last week here in Kemmerer. Ball's in. Point Buffaloes. 11-5 now. Bogus with the serve. Rangers a little out of position. Couldn't control the ball. Another point for the Buffaloes. 12-5. Haley back with the serve again. From the right side of your screen. Point Buffaloes. (13 serving 5). Second set action here in Kemmerer tonight. The serves are coming in strong by the Buffaloes. The Rangers having trouble controlling those serves and putting a lot of points up on the board. 9-point lead right now in second set action as the Mountain View Buffaloes are leading in the second set over the Kemmerer Rangers 14-5. 9-point lead. Another of our proud sponsors, First Bank of Mountain View. We'd like to thank them for helping us bring you these video streams here at mylocalradio.com. You know, for all of your banking needs. They are serving individuals, farms, ranches, and business customers. First Bank in Mountain View. You can visit their website at firstbank-online.com. First Bank, that is the one ST. It's not the word first. One ST, firstbank-online.com. The First Bank of Mountain View. Helping us bring our broadcasts of Bridger Valley Sports to mylocalradio.com. We appreciate it very much. Waiting for the Rangers to take the court. We're in the middle of the second set. Buffaloes 14, Rangers 5. Buffaloes leading 1-0 at this point here in Kemmerer tonight. Still some strong serves, kind of taking up right where they left off. Lady Buffaloes serving very strong. Allie Bugas is doing the honors. And Kemmerer having a hard time controlling the serves that she's putting across to them. There, they got under that one. Got it back to the Buffaloes. Now back to Kemmerer. And that goes long. Point Buffaloes, 16-5. A little bit of a mix-up there between a couple of the Kemmerer players. Allie still with the serve. Looks like number 14 comes in for the Buffaloes. That is junior varsity player, Shani Martin. Point Buffaloes, 18-5 now in the second set. Substitution for the Rangers. Number 6 comes in. That's Kylie Smith. Buffaloes serve. Rangers pick up the serve and set the play. Blocked by the Buffaloes. Falls on the Rangers side. Point Buffaloes. 19 serving 5. Second set. Nice block by the Rangers. Nice dig. Couldn't quite get it over the net. Nice block in the middle of the screen, middle of the net there for the Buffaloes. 20-5. That is 20 for the Buffaloes, 5 for the Rangers. The score here in this second set. Blocked and then controlled. Allie scooped it up, controlled it for the Buffaloes. They get it back to the Rangers, who get it back to the Buffaloes. That one went into the rafters. And it falls for the point for the Rangers. Quite a run there that the Buffaloes had going. Ended by the Rangers. It's going to send Kylie Smith back with the service for the Rangers. 6 serving 20 in second set action here in Kemmerer tonight. Touched before it went out of bounds. That'll drop in for another point for the Lady Buffaloes, 21-6. We have Kendi Carter with the serve for the Buffaloes. Nice dig. Would have been a 4-hit. 4-hit point if they would have tried to hit that anyway. So falls in for a point for the Rangers, 7-21. Rangers send Brunsky, Taylor Brunsky back with the serve. Nice net play, both sides of the ball, both sides of the court, I guess. Falls in for a point for the Buffaloes, though, when it all ended up. So we'll have Frankie Jenkins taking the ball back. It'll come in from the right side of your screen on this serve. 22 serving 7. Kendi digs it up. Nice little setup. get it over to the Kemmerer side of the court. Kemmerer handles it very well. Couldn't get out of each other's way. Gives the point to the Lady Rangers. Now it's 8 serving 22. Second set action. Nice block. Lady Rangers in the middle of the net. Came in flat, couldn't be controlled by Kylie Smith for the Rangers and drops in for a point for the Buffaloes. That will put junior varsity Kim Smith back to serve for the Lady Buffaloes. Playing on the varsity tonight. And she makes it set point. Set point for the Lady Buffaloes, 24-8. Second set action. Nice block by the Lady Rangers. Nicely controlled by the Buffaloes and put back to the Rangers side of the net. Blocked, controlled by the Rangers. Over to the Buffaloes. Setting things up. Oh, and tipped before it goes out of bounds. That makes it 25-8. A second set victory for the Buffaloes, 25-8. So now it is 2-0 here in Kemmerer as they'll switch sides of the net, and we'll go into our third set action here from Kemmerer in just about 3 minutes. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo volleyball action from Kemmerer here on mylocalradio.com.
Altitude Evanston is now the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti. With the same great staff and 5 locations, we have an even larger selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to serve Uintah County. Visit one of our 2 Evanston locations, 100 Wasatch Road, or the newest location at the Old Sonic building at the end of the Walmart parking lot. At Rocky Mountain Yeti, we're committed to providing each customer with the best car buying experience. Rocky Mountain Yeti, we are legend driven.
Welcome to Chad's Automotive. How can I help you?
You know you have the best mechanic when you find yourself referring your friends to him. A large number of customers at Chad's Automotives are referrals from other satisfied customers. Chad and his team are honest and do their best for every single customer. When you think about it, if you wouldn't refer your mechanic to a friend, you're probably using the wrong mechanic. Call Chad's Automotive today. Everything from routine maintenance to major repair. 307-789-8263. That's 307-789-8263.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Well, the Lady Rangers coach, Brittany Hartung, is taking all the time that she can, talking to her players, telling them about talking with each other and getting in better position and being able to get under the ball and control it a little bit better. But mostly I think it's a lot of communication for the Lady Rangers as they need to work on a few things. But like I said, a very, very young team the Lady Rangers are. They only have 3 or 4 seniors. They have no juniors. They have a couple of sophomores and 15 freshmen on their volleyball team. So next couple of years, it's going to make a big difference for the Lady Rangers if they can hold the nucleus of what they're doing here together. Right now, the Mountain View Buffalo are up 2-0. They won the first set 25-14, the second set 25-8. And they're checking over the lineups right now, the rosters, and the whistle blows. We're underway in third set action. Buffalo's serving, Brianna Timms, controlled by the Rangers, and down to a point. Nice kill by the Rangers as they put the first point on the board in this, the third set of our match tonight. Best of five. Best of five sets will win the match. Are going to put Brunsky back with the first serve of the third set for the Rangers. Buffaloes control it and get it back to the Rangers. They say that's in. It must have hit right on the line. Nice block. Good net play. Point goes down for the Rangers. Okay, they had a mix-up on the scoreboard, and they've got it squared away now. It threw me off a little bit because all of my stats showed that it should be 3-0 in favor of Kemmerer here in the opening moments of the third set. And they had it down as 1-1, 1-1, but now they've corrected it. So the scoreboard is correct at this point. Kemmerer is now 3, Mountain View now 1. They just picked up their first point. They're going to send Frankie Jenkins back to serve for the Buffalo. And it's out of bounds. Point number 2 to the Buffaloes. Frankie with the serve once again. 2 serving 3. Whatever Coach Hartung said to her team in between the second and third set, that seems they've settled down quite a bit. They're getting in better position. They're getting underneath the ball, controlling it. And that goes out. Going to give a point to the home team, as well as they'll take over the service. Kayla Pollard with the serve. Nice control, good dig. Kayla Pollard getting it up. That dig saved the point for the Rangers. It's now 5-2. Kayla will go back with the serve again. 5 serving 2, third set action. Buffalo's up 2-0. Rangers need to settle down a little bit again. Sending Bailey Timms back to serve for Mountain View. Net serve. Point Kemmerer. And Marissa Orcutt will be back to serve for the Rangers. Coming in from the right side of your screen. Out of bounds after being touched. 7-3 in favor of the Rangers. Marissa to serve again. 7 serving 3. falls in for a point. The ball got down low before the Buffaloes could get underneath it. They didn't put it high enough back in the air. And another point goes up for the Rangers. Nice block. Nice block. Number 8, that was Kelsey Georges. And Haley Herford, I think, was the other person on that block for Lady Buffaloes. They take over the serve, pick up a point. 4 serving 8. And it falls in for a point for the Buffaloes. Kelsey back again with the serve. 5 serving 8. Goes out of bounds, point for the Buffaloes. Third set action. Drops in for a point. Lady Buffaloes coming back in a big way. Now just 1 point behind. 7 serving 8. Buffalo's a little bit out of position right there. Couldn't get underneath it. Turned the point and the service over to the Rangers. We'll get Zuniga, Katie Zuniga back with the serve. 9 serving 7 in third set action. Now 10 third serving 7 when they get the ball back to the Rangers side of the court. 10-7, Rangers on top. Nice dig by the Lady Rangers. Set it up, hit a little too hard, goes off the back of the end line. And out of play, point goes to the Buffaloes. So does the service. Now Carly Herford comes in, goes back to serve. Nice little put over by Brunsky. She just kind of tapped it. It fell into an open area in the middle of the court on the Buffaloes side. Pick up a point for the Rangers. And now Peyton Ashley back with the serve. Nice kill. Good hit. And been setting up some good plays on that corner of the court. Frankie Jenkins with the kill. Knocks it down for the Buffaloes. 9 serving 11. And it goes out of bounds. Point, Mountain View. Haley again back with the serve. Nice play, the way it was set up for the Buffaloes. Took the Rangers off guard a little bit. Couldn't control the ball. Tie ball game. Tie set. Good play back and forth. It was Frankie Jenkins that finally got the final hit on that, knocked it down for the point. First time that the Buffaloes have led in this third set. Did a good job of coming from behind. 12 serving 11. Into the net. Tie game again. Tie set. This time it'll be the Rangers serving. Our broadcast also being brought to you in part by Benedict's Market and True Value, serving friends and neighbors in Bridger Valley since 1938. You'll find them in Mountain View, Benedict's Market. Nice block. Rangers put up an excellent front there. It was Marissa Orcutt and Taylor Brunsky blocking that, knocking it down in Buffalo territory for a point for the Rangers. They take the service back too. Quick little point for the Rangers. They're now up by 2, 14-12. This is third set action. Lady Buffaloes are up by 2-0 over the Lady Rangers. Lady Rangers have the serve coming from the right side of your screen. Sammy Butler with the serve. Dug up and controlled by the Buffaloes. To the Rangers, back to the Buffaloes, and out of bounds. Point, Buffaloes. Bringing in Brianna Timms off the bench. She'll immediately go back with the serve for the Buffaloes. 13 serving 14. Third set action. Into the net. Point. Tie point. 14-14 now. Here in Kemmerer. Buffaloes controlling the serve from the left side of your screen. Both teams have settled down a little bit. And with the help of a little luck, turning into quite the volley. Here as we're tied at 14. And after a great volley, point goes up on the board for the Rangers. Taylor Brunsky back with the serve, coming from the right side of your screen. 15 serving 14. Off the hands before it goes out of bounds. That'll tie the ball game up again, or at least the set. 15 each. You're listening to the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes and the Kemmerer Lady Rangers. Volleyball action here on a Thursday night in Wyoming, Kemmerer, Wyoming. Mountain View up 2-0. This is third set action. It's all tied at 15 each. Buffaloes serve. Kayla Pollard with the serve for the Rangers. And it's an ace. 2-point lead now for the Lady Rangers. 17-15. Kyla back to serve once again. Point and the serve go back to the Buffaloes. We're down by 1 now. Bailey Timms on the serve. Touched before it goes out of bounds. Went off the hands of Kyla Pollard and ties the set up again. 17 apiece. Again, Bailey with the serve. Into the net, but over the net. Controlled, dug out by the Rangers. Back to the Buffaloes, who set up their own play and knock it down for the point. Gives the Buffaloes the lead, 18-17. Sammy Butler hits the ball. It goes to the back wall of the gymnasium and puts another point on the board for the Buffaloes. As they call a timeout, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to Mountain View Buffaloes volleyball on mylocalradio.com.
When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. You'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a happy trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300.
And we're back to action. Point Buffaloes. Makes it 20-17 for the Buffaloes. Third set action from Kemmerer Gymnasium this evening. Rangers get it over to the Buffaloes, who set up the play and knocked down the point, making it 21-17 now in favor of the Buffaloes. They hold a 2-set lead in the best of 3 here. It is 2-0. We're in third set action, 4 points away from set. As the Buffaloes once again with the serve, it drops in for the ace. I think Sammy thought it was going to go out of bounds. She didn't get down. It hit her in the foot just inside the inside line, putting the point to 22 on the board for the Buffaloes, who again serve. And Kemmerer gets it by them for the point, bringing it to 18 for the Rangers, 22 for the Buffalo. Third set action. Rangers back to serve. This is Marissa Orcutt. Nice block by the Rangers. Controlled well. They say something didn't go right for the Buffaloes. There was a foul. The point went over to the Rangers. So now they have 19 on the board. Marissa again with the serve. Nice dig. Dug that one up and put it in the air so their teammates could get underneath it, make the play. Hits it into the net. Point goes to the Buffaloes. 23-19. Kelsey Georges takes the ball back for the serve. Good play by the Lady Rangers, picks up the point. Zuniga back with the serve. It'll come from the right side of your screen. And it goes out of bounds according to the backline judge there. Another point. And this will take it to set and match point for the Lady Buffaloes. They've got a 4-point lead up on the Rangers, 24-20. Set and match point Carly Herford with the serve. And it bounces off one of the Rangers' hands, goes in the air and drops down for the victory for the Buffaloes, 25-20 in set number 3. And that brings this match to an end. 25-20 here in Kemmerer tonight. That's the way it turned out. The Lady Buffaloes win the match in 3 sets by a score of 25-14, 25-8, and 25-20. We'll be back and take a look ahead. What's coming up tomorrow and maybe even next week here on mylocalradio.com as we follow your Bridger Valley sports. We'll tell you a little bit about that and we'll talk about what's going on tomorrow too. That's all coming up here post-game right here on mylocalradio.com.
It's the September Sell-a-thon going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. The time to buy is now. How about over $12,000 off a 2017 Silverado or 0% financing for 72 months or up to $3,500 in customer cash? Receive up to 20% off select models to the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the September Sell-a-thon going on now at Auto Farm Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
When your doctor and pharmacist work together to create a customized medication for you, it's a powerful partnership. Medication customization is called compounding. City Drug is the only pharmacy in Southwest Wyoming that offers compounded medications for hormone replacement, pain management, veterinary, and more. City Drug, your local hometown pharmacy, working to make life better for you, your family, and your pets at the corner of 10th and Main, Evanston. Stop in today.
MyLocalRadio.com is Southwest Wyoming and Northeast Utah's top website and the best source for local area news, weather, sports, and community events. And that's not all. MyLocalRadio.com features thousands of photographs of Wyoming and Utah high school events, from speech and drama competitions to local events, sports and activities, and much more. Check it out today and see what MyLocalRadio.com has for you.
The action from Kemmerer tonight has also been brought to you by Rocky Mountain Signs. They have your signs. They do installation. They'll even design and build your signs, including LED and electrical signs. An amazing selection. Rocky Mountain Signs, you'll find them on 7th Street across from the library in Evanston. Call 789-5202. That's 5202. Rocky Mountain Signs in Evanston, one of our great sponsors. Well, what is coming up? Tonight, a big victory, 3-set win for the Mountain View Buffaloes over the Lady Rangers here in Kemmerer tonight, 25-14, 25-8, 25-20. That's how it all went down, the action for tonight. Coming up tomorrow, we're going to take our cameras on the road to Pinedale, where we have a couple of the games coming your way. We are going to start off with a volleyball game at 4 p.m. between the Lyman Eagles and the Pinedale Wranglers. That will be in the gymnasium at 4 tomorrow afternoon. We will be courtside and we'll bring you all of the video stream from Pinedale tomorrow. We'll start about 3:45, somewhere in there. Then we're going to take our cameras out to the football field for a late night matchup as the Mountain View Buffaloes take on the Pinedale Wranglers in a football matchup tomorrow night up in Pinedale. Our pregame should start somewhere around 6:45. The kickoff is scheduled to start at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And then next week in volleyball, Lyman will be hosting Cokeville in the Valley. We'll have our cameras over there Wednesday evening to bring you that. That is a 7 o'clock start for the varsity action. That means the freshman and junior varsity will play before that. And on Friday of next week, the big game between Lyman and Mountain View. I'm still talking to Mr. Rees. We're trying to work something out. We'll be able to bring you that action at 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon from the stadium there in Mountain View. And then the conference duels, volleyball duels, will be at Mountain View. There are all kinds of games that will be going on next Friday and Saturday. 5, 11, it looks like 17 games are going to be taking place in 2 days. These are teams from all over the conference. They will be at Mountain View High School, and we are going to see what we can do about bringing you as many of the Mountain View and as many of the Lyman games as possible. One of the games the Lyman will play will start at the exact same time as the Lyman Mountain View football game, so I know we won't be able to bring you that one, as we're hoping to be out on the football field and bringing you all of that. But stay tuned. We'll tell you more about that as it gets closer and as we work out all of the situations. But that's what we're hoping to do next Friday from Mountain View, bring you volleyball and football from the volleyball conference duels and the Lyman Mountain View football game. That'll start at 3 p.m. Friday, and depending on how we can work around it, the volleyball will fit in as we can. We'll definitely have 3 of the volleyball games for you on Saturday, 2 Mountain View and 1 Lyman game Saturday from Mountain View. That's a week from this Saturday in Mountain View. So you're listening to Mountain View volleyball action live from Kemmerer here on mylocalradio.com, where the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes win it in 3 as they win the 3 sets, 25-14, 25-8, and 25-20 tonight here in Kemmerer. We'll be back and wrap it all up in just a couple of minutes. You're listening to Mountain View Volleyball on mylocalradio.com.
History from the gangsters of the past like Babyface Nelson, Pretty Boy Floyd, and Bonnie and Clyde are at the Legal Tender restaurant located inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the motel. During his FBI career, Dub worked with many other famous agents like Elliot Ness and Sam Calley to take the criminals down. From the names on the menu to the nostalgia on the walls, notorious figures from the 1920s are all around. Come and enjoy a delicious meal surrounded by history today at the Legal Tender restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston.
We sell fun. Come see and feel the fun when you shop at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. You and your family will have fun year-round, in the water with personal watercraft, in nature driving your side-by-side or riding your four-wheeler, or in the mountains on your snow machine. It's always fun at Cache Honda Yamaha, no matter what the season is. Our showroom is full of inventory to choose from. Start having more fun today. Visit Cache Honda Yamaha between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91. We sell fun.
Everybody gets rock chips at one time or another in your vehicle window. From now on, anytime you get a chip in your windshield, don't think, oh booger. Instead, think T-Bar Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Rock chips are fixed in minutes, and the team at T-Bar Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston will come to you, or you can stop by the shop. T-Bar Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Call us today.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
Well, put another one in the books as the Lady Buffaloes have another win in the win column on their season, moving to 12-9 now as they defeat Kemmerer in 3 sets tonight here in Kemmerer by a final score of 25-14, 25-8, and 25-20. Earlier tonight, it was all Mountain View all the way across. The freshmen defeated the Kemmerer freshman team by a score of 25-12 and 27-25, while the JV did come from behind act in the first set to win 26-24 and then they won the second set 25-12. So it was all Mountain View tonight here in Kemmerer from Ranger Stadium, or Ranger Gymnasium, I guess. And coming up tomorrow, well, tonight, the Lyman Eagles hosted Big Piney in volleyball. They will travel up, like I said, to Pinedale tomorrow, a game that we'll try and have for you right here on mylocalradio.com. In the meantime, Mountain View, these same Lady Buffaloes, will be hosting Star Valley tomorrow in Mountain View. So join us for the Lyman Eagle volleyball game tomorrow afternoon around 4 o'clock, and we'll follow that with a football game, Mountain View against Pinedale, at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. We would like to thank our sponsors who help us to bring you all of the Bridger Valley athletic activities that we can here on mylocalradio.com, and that is Altitude Evanston. They're now Rocky Mountain Yeti. Rocky Mountain Yeti, a sponsor of Bridger Valley Sports at My Local Radio. Also, Chad's Automotive, by Wyoming Dental Specialties, by Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, by West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Signs, and by My Local Radio and the Co-op. If you own a business, you should be a member of the Co-op. Get word out about your business and save money. So from Kemmerer, once again, 3-set victory for the Mountain View Buffaloes, 25-14, 25-8, 25-20. I'm Val Cook, wishing you a great night, and join me tomorrow from Pinedale for more Bridger Valley sports action right here on mylocalradio.com.